Have you all seen this trending video? Listen.
There was a woman called Maria Woodward Etta. She's known as the great grandmother of Pentecostalism. She used to wear white and white. She was the greatest healing evangelist of her generation. She was a double divorcee. That's the demon that fights that mantle. She also died of heart failure. Before she died, another woman located her and sat under her for 2 weeks. Her name was Amy Semple McPherson. And when she sat under Maria Woodward Etta, by that time Maria was 80 years of age, and she lay hand and there was a transfer. And Amy became the greatest healing evangelist of her generation. She also wears white and white. She also became a divorcee. In fact, double divorcee. She also died of heart failure.
I know it doesn't make sense now, but he's headed somewhere, so please stay with the story.
But before she died, there was another woman who came to her Bible college and sat under Amy for 1 semester, and there was a transfer. That woman was Catherine Coleman. And when Catherine Coleman sat under her, she became the greatest healing evangelist of her generation. She also wears white and white. She was also a divorcee. She also died of heart failure. But before she died, there was a man who submitted to her for 8 years. His name was Hinn. And there was a transfer. And Hinn became the greatest healing evangelist of the last generation. He also wears white and white. He also divorced the first time, married again, divorced again the second time. Hinn also had heart failure. He was never supposed to preach again. It was God's divine miracle that healed him. And while Hinn is almost stepping aside, another man from Nigeria has submitted to him called Oyakhilome, who also has the healing evangelist ministry, who also wears white and white, who also has divorce. Because in every mantle, you don't just collect the mantle, you collect the demons that fight the mantle.
This trending video has stirred up mixed reactions from netizens. Some persons are of the opinion that what he said was inaccurate and wrong. Some others are of the opinion that what he said was correct. Before we go into details on why people reacted the way they reacted to this video, allow me share a brief intro on who the speaker in the trending video actually is. His name is Reverend Theodore Effiong. He's from Cross River State, which is located in the southern part of Nigeria. He was born in Calabar, but he was raised in United Kingdom up until the age of 21, when he returned back to Nigeria as directed by God and became a pastor. He pastored under the Assemblies of God Church for over 36 years before leaving to head his own ministry. He's the lead pastor of Theodore Effiong Ministries and is well known as an ambassador of revival. Reverend Theodore has a bachelor's degree in Bible theology, a master's degree in Christian counseling, and 2 honorary doctorate degrees. He is married to the beautiful Mary Theodore Effiong, and their marriage is blessed with 4 children. Now let's get back to the business of the day. As I said in the beginning, some persons were of the opinion that the stories he shared was not accurate and that the conclusions he made were totally wrong. And these were the reasons. The first lady he talked about, Etta Woodward, was not divorced twice. And the great healing evangelist Catherine Coleman did not sit under McPherson as he earlier stated. Some other persons pointed out that they believe what he said was inaccurate and wrong because, number one, he didn't give any Bible reference while he was making this whole analogy. And we know as Christians that whatever thing that we say or do on earth, we must draw the inspiration from scriptures. And number 2, the Bible clearly states that the blessings of the Lord makes rich and adds no sorrow. So the same grace that gives the mantle also protects the mantle. We also had some persons that believed that there was nothing wrong with what he said and everything was on point. This particular set of people are saying that the stories he told were accurate, and you would know more if you read the book titled God's Generals from volume 1 to volume 3. God's Generals is a Christian literature that has the stories, the biographies, the history of Christians, mostly great men and women of God, like the likes of Kenneth Hagin, Catherine Coleman, and lots more. And it has various volumes. If you're interested in reading the book, you can click the link in my description and in my bio. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this subject so that we can learn from one another. But please, if you're going to say, yes, I support that what he said was correct, please bring forth your strong reasons. If you're also going to say, no, what he said was inaccurate, it was wrong, give us the reason why you're saying it was inaccurate. Don't just say, oh no, he's a liar. Don't, please. No insulting anybody in the comments. I beg you. We're civilized people here and we're super smart. And by God's grace, we're mostly Christians. So bring forth your strong reasons with decorum. My name is Charity Lawrence. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so you do not miss updates whenever I post new videos. I'll see you all in the comments.